Welcome back to Tower of God Manhwa. So, in the last video, the various battles still continued unabated. The Baylord brothers are still fighting the Windbird that now seem to have merged with its master. Evenkel predictably survived the sniper shot and is now looking for said sniper. And Bum and Karaka versus Kallavan reached a point where Bum is now manifesting or transforming the Blue Trisser, which I'm not sure about what exactly that is. Well, the Red Trisser is a remnant of the dead administrator, so the Blue Trisser probably is also a piece of administrator, but from where? Is that the true nature of Bum's mysterious power, that the one that tries to tempt him? Well, he did give in quite a bit and admitted that he actually needs ultimate power back in the Data Jihad fight. So yeah, maybe now he is able to also use it for transformation. I am not completely sure. Maybe I, as usual, forgot quite a few things. So yeah, let's just continue. We are, of course, continuing first of all with the Windbird fight. With loads and loads of more wind and wing attacks. The wind is acting like a whip. Watch out! Uh, Loads and loads of attacks. That are just tearing apart the defenses of the cage. At least those look like the cage parts. But also plenty of collateral damage, you know, in everything around them. Or is that also a part of the cage? Hard to tell. Holy crap, what the hell's all that? Lord Doom, Kan Hong? It seems like one of the Rugrats has a plan. I suggest you hear him out. Versus Kallavan. Part 2. 5 minutes earlier. Damn it, where is she? We're taking her out. Oh, that's her. Damn it, where is she? We're taking her out. I don't see the body anywhere. Is she still alive? I'd better use a lighthouse. What's going on? I swear I tracked the sniper in the right direction. Why isn't anyone here? This isn't like you. Are you worried about dying now? I like fighting, but that doesn't mean I want to just roll over and die. It's too dangerous to move out in the open. That sniper's got more bullets with that kind of firepower. It totally changes things. But I bet that sniper got that power from the administrator with some kind of restriction. So I know that bastard can't keep shooting those bullets forever. The administrator always puts limits on really powerful abilities. Otherwise it would disrupt the balance in the tower. I've heard there are monsters that can sometimes break those rules. But the one who shot me probably got that kind of power with a restriction in place. Like a really intense rebound each time a shot is fired. That bastard seems like the type that hunts down advanced rankers in the chaos of battle just for a ranking boost. Which is exactly what she was doing, yeah. Yeah, but then Evankel notices the lighthouses. Hey, have you found the sniper yet? The lighthouse moved over in that direction. I'm checking every possible route, but there's no way that the sniper could have gotten you from that direction. Maybe now we should just trust Iso and wait, like Kun said. What? You expect me to just trust that kid? He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. I found the sniper. Iso. Really, Iso? You found the sniper? Seriously? It's still just a guess, but I'm almost sure of it. Hockney, I checked the route you sent me. And there's definitely no way the sniper could have sniped Everkel from there. But something didn't seem right, so I kept checking with my observer. And I saw a few bits of debris moving against the floor of the Shinzo. That means... Uh, that means... I think the sniper is moving the debris around to hide the location. They must be using Shinzo or some kind of advanced skill anyway. I tracked the flow of the Shinzo and calculated the movement of the debris. After putting all the pieces together, I found a spot where the sniper might have shot from. There's one possible spot from the routes I checked. I sent my observer to confirm. Want me to connect it to the lighthouse? I mean, Shibisu is a scout, so fully in his element, it looks like. Alright. Did all those calculations that quickly? Hold on. He and Kuhn never failed to surprise me. I see it. Oh, is that the right debris? That's where the sniper's hiding. Great. Good job, man. You're a genius. You sure sorted your ass off. You're making blush. Why am I tearing up? Alright, I am going in to kill that sniper. Wait, Lord Evanker. Kuhn says he's got a plan. Plan? 5 minutes later, the present. What's going on, Evanker? I found it. The teleportation device in the broken floating ship is still working. I guess this is Kuhn. Great. Hook it up for me. I'll give you my lighthouse code. All devices in floating ship are compatible with any type of lighthouse, so it should be easy to connect to. Are you sure this is gonna work? May have to go to hell and back, but right now this is the quickest option, trust me. Has anyone ever told you you're almost scarily blunt? Are you there, Isu? Uh, yeah, thankfully it doesn't look like there are any observers around. I guess they were more concerned with outside threats and left this area unguarded. Perfect, just as I expected. But why are you sniffling? Never mind, you wouldn't understand, Mr. Prince Charming. I was useful. Are you sure we can do this? We'll be fine. Just trust the observer's reaction speed. Alright. So, probably back to Shibisu. It's a pretty big distance to cover. Be careful, Kun. Roger that. But then, also the Windbird. Here I go. Oh, it's them. They really came. Yeah. Hong told you what's going on, right? Help us out. Full speed ahead. Oof. I guess we don't have much choice. Help me cover them, Paul. Okay. What are they trying to do now? Doom? Plenty Doom sound effects from the Windbird's relentless attacks, but they are rushing through? What are they trying to do? Oh no! Hong! Keep going! Past the wall! And avenge my father! Oh, was she in there? Are these even manned? Ah, this is it! Ready? Hell yeah! Here goes. Nothing. Mm, there she is. She's still alive. She's making a beeline for me. She's got some guts. Did she realize I've got a restriction on my power? And assume I only had one shot? She's not even trying to attack me with her flames. Is she trying to act tough? Or has she run out of flames for now? She looks a bit different too. I'm not sure if she's trying to confuse me or if she's just really cocky. But either way, my bullets are way faster than her. A real sniper never hesitates. She fires the second shot. Shot. What can they do about it? Teleport now? Fired? Now? Oh, well, she just barely dodged it. Ah, she dodged it. How can that be? Not even Angel is fast enough to dodge a high rank. Oh, the that was good. Not even Angel is fast enough to dodge a high ranker's sniper bullet. But if the observer tells her when the bullet is fired, she should be able to dodge it, since it takes some time for the bullet to reach her. Besides, right below the place Evankel came out of, right where the bullet will hit, there's a teleportation device connected to my lighthouse. Okay, that's where the teleport comes in. And then they teleported to the windbird. Blast. And when the bullet is transmitted by my lighthouse to the teleportation device. Eh? There it re-emerges. It appears right through. That thing's core. And then they use the sniper just for a nice headshot straight into the windbird. Okay, interesting plan. Did it work though? Hard to say. And it looks dead now? While Evankel is rushing towards the sniper. And I just blast the debris amount and blast the debris like into pieces where she was hiding. Meanwhile, White absorbs more and more of the souls of the fallen. And now a high ranker should be an especially delicious meal. With all those strong pawns on the battlefield, it's fun to move them around. I mean, using the high ranker sniper shot against the windbird was pretty good, yeah. You did. How do you feel, White? White? Is he now fully powered up again? Flash. Meanwhile, back to Bum. Yeah, like he has now a blue horn and a red horn. Like red for the red thrisser and maybe the thorn and such. The blue horn from his own power? Hmm. I mean, he also manifested like the horns back in the Data Giant fight when he accepted his power. Maybe I should check it out again. So, but that then again, that would mean that, like, he has also a piece of administrator power. Hmm. Uh, huh? A shield. He just keeps pulling out new tricks, and even Bum seems surprised that he can do that. Time for a little test. Uh, Whatever. No time to think about it. As the shield clashes with one of Kallavan's punches. And it seems to cause a backlash, like, of some sort. Maybe? He blocked it. Hmm. Yeah, at least it did nothing to Bum. While Karaka is still grappling with him. I just got lucky now. I got lucky just now. But I don't even know how to use this thing. I'm running out of strength. Can only block him once or twice, or at most. Uh, uh, you're really starting to get on my nerves. Yeah, but Kallavan is now also starting to get serious. Just shreds Caracas tentacles to pieces. Uh, Raw. And even exploded Karaka himself. Well, we will see how much that did to him. Mr. Karaka! Oh, but Cha intervened. It's okay, I've got him. Mr. Cha! Glance. You don't mind, do you? Jeez. Uh, Who are you? Good question. Oh, I'm Lord Kallavan's servant. You'll have to get past me first if you want to stop Lord Kallavan. You give me the creeps. Yeah, we haven't seen you before. At least I don't think so. Hmm. But for Bum, there's no time to concern himself with any newcomers. Serve you all! Since Kallavan keeps hammering him. It broke. I can't keep this up anymore. So even that isn't good enough. Attacks keep getting stronger. This is it. Here he comes again. Just firing off more of his explosive punches. It's too late. But suddenly, what is even happening here? Uh, what? Oh, that was White's arrival. Are you... Oh, that's a different look. I assume he is very much powered up to his full strength now. That's probably Kallavan talking. Are you white? Well, well. Looks like the first victim to celebrate my return to power will be you, Kallavan. Quite fitting that he maybe now gets to avenge his rather pathetic performance in the wall. What? But how? Yeah, they didn't tell Bum any of that. That he will eat all the souls of the fallen. Uh, Rumble. He looks like him, but he's giving off a whole different type of energy. Well, that at least got his attention. Oh, you didn't see this coming, did you? Fourth Army Corps commander, a man we suspected of being the Slayer, White, has regained his original power. Versus Kallavan. Part 3. How dare you look down at Lord Kallavan like that? I turned down a position as a division commander and joined this platoon just for Lord Kallavan. Oh, I don't like that guy a bit. So that unnamed newcomer, or maybe he was named, if he did, I didn't obviously don't remember him, is pretty much there to demonstrate how powerful the real White now is. At least I assume. Platoon Commander Yolka, wait. Maybe I did hear that name. Yeah, your manners. Slash. And just in an instant, the fingers are gone. Uh, uh, uh. I fixed your manners for you. You should thank me. Like when I first made a name for myself in this tower. My followers used to paint blood next to their eyes to look like me. Ah! And for a while, that became a symbol of rebels throughout the tower. You probably didn't know that, but seeing those marks next to your eyes, you must have been at the bottom of one of those groups of rebels. What a cute soul. Oh, interesting. I didn't even register that these are similar. Yeah, basically the same marks, yeah. Then again, compared to the gods of this tower, I suppose I'm just another insignificant soul too. Don't be too hard on yourself. What the hell? His vibe totally changed. You were probably sealed away for too long to know him, but he used to be one of the most notorious slayers in the whole tower. Not sure how, but it looks like he regained his old power. I hope he, I hope doesn't, I hope he doesn't point that sword at us. I've definitely got my old power back, but it doesn't feel quite enough. Out of everyone here, the person with the soul I want more than anything is him. If I devour him, I bet I'd get an enormous boost of power. But I won't act too hastily. That would indeed be the worst time for White to betray them. Oh dear. Especially since Bum is quite exhausted. I'm counting on him. Ready to get started. But first, just a quick slash at Kallavan, who effortlessly blocks it. Oh, just to get his attention, apparently. Why don't you remove that restriction on your arm? I'd feel almost embarrassed to beat you if you can only use one arm. I'll pass. He just powers up another explosion and fires it at White. Who just intercepts it with his sword. Yeah, with a quick slash it dissipates. White style, Arya sword skill, lethal move. If you think you're fighting the same White as last time, 7 blood spirit blade, you're sorely mistaken, Kallavan. Oh, there seems the pages didn't quite load. Oh. One moment. I guess you're right. But even that fully powered up version of White and his lethal move didn't do a thing to Kallavan. He's not using any flashy sword skills like last time, but every strike of the blade is swift and heavy. This won't be easy. But on the other hand, he doesn't seem to have any problems blocking them. But White also easily evades his counterattack. That's how the clash continues. Essence of bravery. But even with his power, White just slashes through it. And shriek. Just one clash after another. The shrieking sword slash, another explosive punch from Kallavan. And the first one to actually draw blood. Oh, it looks like finally White broke through Kallavan's defenses and injured him. But where? And of course he doesn't stop there, but continues constantly attacking. White style, White style, sword skill, lethal move. Blades of Fury. But Kallavan keeps defending undaunted. Wow, he's actually on equal footing with Kallavan. In fact, since Kallavan's got one arm tied up, he's actually beating him. Want me to teach you? Is he looking at me? How to burn souls? You're ready. Oh, or was that an internal, Bum's internal voice? Yeah, that wasn't White talking. That's probably the power tempting him with even more promises of power. If he just gives up his ideals like a little bit more. Now I say it again. Untie that stupid arm of yours. I'd like to, but this is a punishment from Lord Gerard. I promise not to untie my arm until I get the order to untie it. I gladly fight you with one arm, though. So you won't give me a proper fight, huh? What a shame. What are you doing? Is that you, Kun? Harry had finished him off. He's only got one arm. This is a perfect chance to kill him. Yeah, you're right. But now that I've got my power back, I want to have a proper fight with Kallavan. But since when were you such a gentleman? Shut up. Souls don't taste any good if they die without a struggle. Besides, I need to show you how I burn souls. I feel like you'll need it soon. Or was that him talking? What? What's the show's what? What the heck is he up to? The branch leader was defeated, and now Wise got his power back. Shouldn't you do something, 4th Army Corps Commander? Or do you have some kind of secret plan up your sleeve? You don't seem to understand the plan I explained to you, Princess. Uh, I, I told you, this is a war of attrition. What the heck are you thinking? Now, I'm going to blow up the 4th Army Corps flagship. What? What? How will that help? Strange. I haven't seen the flagship in a while. Isn't that a giant centipede thing? Where did it go? Yeah. And he's going to use that as a suicide bomber? Okay. Inside the 4th Army Corps flagship. The engine room. Okay, that female officer from earlier. So is she supposed to... Or is she... Who is apparently knocked out? So, do we have infiltrators in here? Oh, probably he's supposed to blow it up. So without the without the dual doing of the crew apparently. Company Commander Kallavan. Huh? 4th Army Corps Commander. Good work out there. The commanders are very impressed by your initiative on the front line. I've also been keeping an eye on the front and sending the 4th Army Corps the best plans I can. So actually, I need you to do me a favor. That lunatic. Favor? What is it, Commander? As we speak, our flagship is sneaking up to the cage in stealth mode. After bringing the flagship as close to the cage as possible, I'm thinking of blowing the ship up along with the cage. Corp Commander, if you do that, there's a good chance that all of our troops behind the wall will be killed. It can't be helped. There must be a reason they brought that slow cage all the way here and are guarding it. They're probably planning on using the cage or something. I, I mean, he's not wrong. Still, yeah, that's a lot of attrition he is using on their own troops. I'd like to blow out the cage up before they can do anything with it, but it's not easy with Yama around. At the moment, the 4th Army Corps flagship is running on a powerful Shinzo combustion engine. If that engine were to blow up, the blast would be unimaginably massive. If we blow up the flagship right near the cage, not even Yama will be able to stop it. Of course, most of our troops would die along with the cage, but don't worry about that. The new recruits for the 4th Army Corps are already waiting on the other side of the wall. They're even stronger and more powerful than the current 4th Army Corps. General HQ already gave us the go-ahead to replace the 4th Army Corps with them. From now on, they're gonna lead the 4th Army Corps. If these attrition tactics are like a regular occurrence within Jihad's army, I wonder why anybody is following them. Well, I guess there have been examples like that in the real world too. To cooperate, I'll make sure Lord Jihad gives you the order to untie your arm. Since you used to be a corps commander, the troops trust you. To make sure this operation succeeds, do whatever you can to stop the rankers near the cage and try to calm the corps down. Is that clear? Oh. Oh. Is that a moment for Kallavan to break ranks with Jihad? Will you still follow orders? So we were just disposables, huh? Yes, Commander. As a soldier, following orders is my duty. But apparently his loyalty is absolute. I do my best to make sure the operation succeeds. Thanks. But if this operation fails and all those soldiers die for nothing, I want you to take responsibility, Commander. Responsibility? Yes. Since this involves the deaths of so many soldiers, I make sure you take responsibility as their commander. Crack, smash. Oh! With your life. And now he just disobeyed the order. Ooh. Or did he... I mean, they didn't say that he can untie right now, right? Where was it? Yeah, he wasn't supposed to remove his restraints right now. His arms untied. Well, probably everybody says right here. Fine, if this operation fails, you can come kill me and take my position as Corps Commander, Company Commander Kallavan. But first, make sure you do your duty as my subordinate. Yes, Commander. Yeah, but yeah, I guess he had to untie himself right now to quickly dispose of White and follow the orders to guide the flagship. You're finally gonna put up a proper fight, huh? I better give it my best too, then. As White extends his sword to ridiculous lengths. This is the strongest sword I can make. It's called Kallavan. I do wonder if that means something specific. Hey, Slayer Candidate, watch and learn. This is how you burn souls. You're gonna need this soon enough. Okay, try to hold back the guys approaching the barrier wall. I don't think there's anything you can do to help me fight that guy. Yes, sir. This battle. Oh, suddenly flashback. Is that what you've decided? Yes, I'll join the Jahaz army. I knew the moment I met him yesterday. He's the one who'll make my dream come true. There's still a test left, but I'm sure I'll pass. Thank goodness, Lord Kallavan. I was worried you might turn down my suggestion. But if you join the army, you won't be as free as you are now. You won't be able to come and go as you wish, and you'll have to wear a uniform. I wonder if everyone will be able to get used to this. I'm sure everyone will be fine as long as you're around, sir. You gathered all of us yourself, after all. Your dream is to gather everyone under one great power to put an end to all the wars and division. Of course, not many of us understand that dream of yours, but everyone stayed by your side and is doing well, sir. Oh. But now that the Jard's commander there has made very clear that none of them are worth anything and will be disposed at their leisure. That doesn't have to do much with the dream anymore, right? Some fell for your power, some fell for your personality or appearance, and others just liked you without any particular reason. You may be scary, but amazingly enough, everyone here likes you, sir. Mm. If you suggest we join the army, we'll join the army. If you tell us to die, we'll die. And if you tell us to live, we'll live, sir. Just give us the order. We will always be your faithful servants, Lord Kallavan. This battle is dedicated to the Army Corps. As the flagship is heading for the cage. Let's see, how long is the video? Not long enough. One more. You've got trouble, Lord Yama. What's wrong? Beneath the cage. The 4th Army Corps flagship is approaching. What? How the hell did that huge thing sneak up on us like that? Can it operate in stealth mode? Block it! No matter what happens, don't let it get near the cage. But the fire from the defensive drones probably doesn't do very much. Versus Kallavan's turn. Part 4. And now Kallavan is clashing his fists and producing even larger explosions. White doesn't exactly seem impressed though. Countering simply with one of his slashes. And those two clash once again. With Bum and Karaka reduced to mere bystanders. But so far they seem evenly matched. Kallavan's explosions Clash once again against White's slashes. I can feel it. The power of White's spell. The power of countless souls is flowing out of his body and creating a sword. I think I know exactly how he's using that spell. Yeah, and Bum still has quite a large reservoir of souls himself. But will he decide to use them? It's like he's trying to provoke me. He just keeps showing me. Biol, don't let the fight distract you. This is our chance. Let's go break the spell on the wall. Oh, that was Karaka. I think I thought that was Kun. Yeah, that does make sense right now. Kun is busy with the other battle, of course. Okay, Mr. Karaka. Is he on his way? Hold on, Bam. Sarjun. The situation, the situations, the situations changed in the cage. I don't think they're gonna be able to fire the needle right now. The enemy's flagship is approaching the cage. What? The cage still tries to defend itself, but... Damn it, what the hell? Where did it... Where Where did... Where did... I cannot... I cannot spell this. Where did that flagship come from? Is it in stealth mode? I didn't expect this. What's going on? Now everyone's attention is drawn to possibly the huge explosion that will happen soon. How did that flagship get so close? What the hell are they thinking? This is bad. If those two flagships crash into each other, a ton of people will die. We've gotta go save them. Oh, you don't even know which side you've joined here. Like, they don't care. Which one? It doesn't matter. The Fourth Army Corps flagship is going to self-destruct. Get as far away as possible, Luch. Yeah, she won't like that. Luch? What's Luch doing here? I forgot who was Luch. Oh, wait, right, Kuhn Hint. Luch. I did have his name. So he is one of the prisoners? Great. Oh, no. Right, it was... shit. I forgot if that was the other guy. Let's just continue. Still, the flagship is getting closer and closer. Show those bastards. No, but they don't even know what the flagship is planning. Don't attack Lord Yama. What? Why not? A flagship that size must have a massive Shinzo engine. If it explodes at that distance, everyone around the cage will be slaughtered. The damage would be enormous and we won't be able to fire the needle. For now, I think the best thing is to abandon the cage, evacuate everyone, and just remove the needle launcher. Uh, uh. But the flagship is very close now. Oh. Alright. The engine room at the in the 4th Army Corps flagship. No, that's probably him. He did join Jihad's army. And yeah, no, I did actually note down that he was originally part of the Grove. Hmm. You'd better keep your promise this time. So, yeah, he did join maybe to rescue his the hostages, like from imprisonment, like to get them out in return of his for his service. Sure, suspicious of me. We are from the same family, remember? Shut up after what you did. You must have seen it yourself. Your friends are all on an unmanned floating ship headed outside of the wall. It's your turn to keep your promise now. Yeah. As usual, hostages are one of the best tools they have. Fine. So, he is now going to blow up the engine. We sir. But what is that? Some sort of weapon, it looks like. And is anyone going to stop him? Oh. And now the flagship is literally wrapped around the cage. What's going on? Why is the flagship over there? If you don't stop the ship, it's gonna go down with the cage. Maybe someone broke into a flagship? What the hell is going on? Should I go check out the flagship? Don't stop it! It's an order from the 4th Army Corps Commander. 4th Army Corps Commander Kallavan? The flagship is going to blow up with the cage. If we try to stop it now, it will only cost the lives of even more of our troops. Everyone stay calm and get away from the cage. But of course he has no time to concentrate on that because he is still fighting with White. Essence of bravery, atomic screw. But even with that, White seems to have no issue deflecting it. Or does he? Thunder. Thunder. And he keeps counterattacking. But of course, they are still evenly matched. Apart from that one blow, none of them seemed to get any advantage. I'm surprised he's holding up so well against my Cullinan. So he really is incredibly tough. Ironically, the most fatal wound he's got right now is the cut on his right arm. Okay, he did cut the arm. Oh, no, that was back when Bum did that. Made by that amateur slack, and it kind of hurts. My pride. No, He's powering up for another, maybe stronger attack. I'm really enjoying this little fight, but I'm starting to get hungry now. Yeah, how many souls is he blasting out of there? He kinda needs to replenish that, right? Can't wait to devour his soul when I'm done with you. Right style, fatal swords skill. I mean that screaming face in the in his slash is a nice touch. Sapphire single shot deadly sword of light. That attack seems to give Kallavan a little bit of trouble. But oh no, but actually this seems to break through his explosions. Is my right arm already reached its limit? He keeps attacking me like this, my whole body is gonna take some serious damage. I guess I'll just have to let him take my right arm. Okay. As that sword slice then rushes through his explosions. Ah! But Kallavan keeps attacking with the left. And as the explosions clear, well, how surprising. Oh no, Taylor letting his arm go actually was that counterattack. You blew up your own arm. Just to block my attack. Uh, but Kallavan doesn't seem to care to explain. Instead, just continues blasting. What is that? What is it doing here? Did he just use that power from that explosion to make an arm for himself? Okay, I wasn't aware that you could form an arm from an explosion, but apparently that's something that he can do. No problem, ready to keep going. You're tough, I'll give you that. But will that chapter finish with the explosion of the flagship? What now? If we don't do something soon, the cage will be in danger. Flashbacks to about 5 minutes ago. I'll teach you how to burn souls. You're going to be needing this power soon too. If I could summon the power of the souls within me like White, would it help? With this power and that teleporting ability I used for a moment on the hidden floor with the second phone, I might just be able to do something. But is that the right thing to do? Does it make sense to burn these people's souls just to save the people I want to save? Wait, what am I thinking? So many people who trusted me have already died in battle here. Acting like I'm some kind of good guy after coming this far is pointless. Oof. If they resent me for this, I just have to accept it. I won't make any excuse. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. I owe it to all the people I brought here. Oh, The thorn is flaring. I'm gonna use every ounce of power I've got. And now also activating the soul power. Now with white soul wings. And a flaring thorn. And an explosion. This would be quite a mean and unreasonable cliffhanger. So, one more. Still looking at the flagship wrapped around the cage. What the hell are they thinking? I think they figured out that we are hiding something in the cage, so they decided to abandon the flagship. It appears they're trying to blow the ship up at close range. Those crazy bastards. Hurry, evacuate everyone to the launcher. We're leaving the cage. Move it. We might not be able to fire the needle. Release the dog. But there are still people in the cage. Let's go. Okay, Doc. I never thought they'd go this far. Those crazy turtles are crazier than I thought. Maybe the blue turtle ran away because he saw this coming. Get him back here right now. But Bum is also trying to intervene. Tremor. Would you look at that? He's one hell of a quick learner. Yeah. That's basically Bum in a nutshell. Versus Kallavan still, part 5. What's he up to now? Hey, it's not polite to look away during a fight. Focus over here. It sucks that he neutralized my attack just now. A vacuum is forming in my soul's power. I've got my old power back, but it doesn't last as long as it used to. I guess. I just have to finish him off quickly. At least he tries with another swing. But it seems Kallavan is breaking through. Even breaking his sword apart. If his newly formed explosion arm. Yeah, even White looks a bit concerned there. So your plan from the start was to slaughter the 4th Army Corps here in Genrigo? Is that what General Headquarters wants? Yes, sir. The current 4th Army Corps is led by Company Commander Kallavan's subordinates. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Kallavan should know better than this. Oh, fuck. They're more loyal to Kallavan than to Lord Jihad, so they don't belong to Lord Jihad's army to begin with. The best option is to get rid of them and regroup the army corps with troops who are loyal to Lord Jihad. The most important thing is what Kallavan decides to do. If he abandons his troops and follows the orders, he might be promoted to army corps commander once again. But if not, we'll have to get rid of him here. That might be a huge mistake. He may be strong, but the army doesn't need someone who prioritizes his own troops over loyalty to Lord Jihad. The army should only be compromised of zealots and disposable servants of Lord Jihad. Don't you agree, Army Corps Commander Yasracha? I don't know. Uh, I wouldn't expect anything less from someone chosen by a Dory. What a lunatic. But still, we still have to finish the fight between Kallavan and White. Both? That's right, the Slayer candidate. Yeah, sorry that I'm yawning so much. I am recording this awfully late in the night here. Uh, hey, your men are throwing themselves to their death. Why aren't you stopping them? I can't just stand by and watch this anymore. But Calavan is mostly just focusing on his fight with White and doesn't seem to want to intervene to stop the explosion. While his servant is holding Karaka at bay. Oh no, if I don't do something, everyone on the flagship and inside the cage will die. Kallavan, those were your troops. Tell them to stop right now. This bastard. Is he saving his paw? He's completely focused on defense. Looks like he's only after the Slayer candidate. So, he's just trying to break through. One wrong move. Oh no. One wrong move. They'll knock his head off. Try to imagine it, like Mr. White did with his sword. Try to create the weapon you see in your mind. It's no different from a transformation. You can do it. Imagine it. Help me. Need an image to overcome this situation. Is this? What is this? A bow. A bow. Will he able to shoot Luch before he can finish his destruction? Sorry everyone. For me, this journey with you all has been like a dangerous but exciting brief act of rebellion. Our adventure together was really fun and thrilling. But as a member of the 10 families, I'd always felt like I was different from you guys. It's true that I was somewhat immersed in the role assigned to me by the Hidden Grove. But unlike you guys, I've always been well aware that the world never changes, no matter how hard you try. That's why I planned on gracefully when someday, bowing out someday when things got too dangerous. That's why it was just a casual act of rebellion for me. But after war deepened and you guys were sealed away, the situation suddenly changed. In order to get revenge, the enraged members of the Hidden Grove started to come up with a plan with Fook to attack Lord Jahad. Meanwhile, I thought to myself, gotta get out of here. There's no way we could ever beat Lord Jahad. I thought about trying to stop the members of the Hidden Grove, but there was no way for me to calm their rage. So I was determined to save them. I asked around and found out that one of my relatives was an elite member of Jahad's army, and I went to see him. But I should have never gone to see him. His name was Liberick. I told him Fook was planning to attack Lord Jahad and asked him to save my friends from the Hidden Grove in exchange for telling the date, time, and route. Told me not to worry. Promised to save my friends. Well, he saved them from death, I guess, but oof. Then, on the day when everything was supposed to go down, as planned, I broke my team away from the others and led them down a different route, because Liberec was supposed to have sent some soldiers to set up a trap to catch us. The soldiers waiting by the trap were supposed to lock us up and let us go once the battle was over. Almost there. But when we got to the end of the path, Liberec was there waiting for us with a massive spear. Liberec? What are you doing here? Then Kallavan and his companions went to ambush Lord Gerard. The floating castle I saw in a vision will be here soon. Gerard should be asleep by himself in the castle without anyone guarding him. We gotta ambush him before anyone notices. If anyone notices something's amiss. Lord Kallavan! What? Someone is standing by the cliff. Oh. Gerard himself. You're here. Who are you? Strange, this wasn't in the vision I saw. Let me ask you something. What am I to you people? I was the first one to climb the tower. I was the greatest fisherman in battle, and I pioneered a civilization of mutual understanding among the people of the tower. But you probably know me best by a different word. The word king. I really want that cloak. I wonder if anyone's making these. I was just looking for a better picture, but no. Try to imagine a single arrow capable of saving everyone you care about. Interesting that he is now using the same kind of weapon that Kallavan is. Like, guided by destiny, maybe? This was a pretty short chapter, so one more. I was the first one to climb the tower. I was the greatest fisherman in battle, and I pioneered a civilization of mutual understanding among the people of the tower. But you probably know me best by a different word. The word king. King? Don't lie. King Gerard is asleep in his bedroom. What a fool. Are you that sure of the future you saw? You're so full of yourself after getting just a little glimpse of destiny that now you think you can predict everything. And yet you're blind to the truth staring you right in the face. What? You'll see for yourself once you start fighting. As the very ground crumbles under Gerard. Whether I'm really the king or not. What should we do, Lord Kallavan? What if that guy is really Gerard? Sir, he's all by himself. We can't take him in a fight. Where are the Hidden Grove members? We can't reach them. Something's not right. Oof. Yeah, and that treachery was all for nothing. Loom? What the hell is that? Something is coming straight for them. I can't believe it. This wasn't in the destiny I saw. Still versus Kallavan, Part 6. In the end, Kallavan and his companions were defeated by Lord Art, and the Hidden Grove members were overpowered by Librick and his men. Thankfully, Librick didn't kill them. Instead of releasing them, he threatened to take them to prison and lock them up forever. I told him he couldn't do that and tried to resist, but the situation was already beyond my control. The thought of all those dead people filled me with regret and sadness, but feeling apologetic to them didn't change anything. It hurt to think that I had ruined everything. After that, Librick took the Hidden Grove members hostage and made me do a few things for him, and I had to follow his orders unquestioningly. That's how I lived until now. A long time had passed after that. Just recently he summoned me and asked me for a last request. He said that as long as I did what he asked, he would request the Hidden Grove members. He promised that would be the last time. I was so angry, and said I wouldn't trust his lies ever again, and stormed away. But in the end I couldn't refuse his offer. He was holding my friends hostage after all. I went back and apologized to Librick. I promised to do anything as long as he spared my friends, and begged him to make sure this would be the last time, whether I succeeded or failed. Choice did I have? This place was a living hell. Didn't matter even if he was tricking me. I just wanted to rest in peace, as long as this was the last time. Well, it will be the last time by necessity. I am pretty sure he isn't going to survive standing right next to the reactor when it explodes. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for being so weak. I'm sorry for being so pathetic. I just wanted to be with you guys. How did everything end up like this? If I had known this is how things would turn out, I would have tried to enjoy my time with you more. Why was I getting so damn full of myself? If I could go back in time, I would throw everything away to stay with you all. Why am I so full of regret and struggling to fix everything now that it's all ruined? I'm sorry, guys. I just want to rest now. No, don't, Lutch! Please, don't! And is the ship exploding? Or is that Bam's arrow coming crashing in? Not the armor! The evacuation is complete! Well, at least that, but can they get enough distance to survive it? It's a good time we didn't leave too many people in the cage to begin with, but even if you escape, I'm not sure if you're able to escape the blast radius. I do whatever I can to stop it. Wait, Lord Yama, I just heard from the Sergeant that he needs you to fight at the next one. So he said he'll do whatever he can if you can just release the dog. What the heck is he thinking? Bo? What? Wait, is that? Maybe he does know what he's thinking. He's doing. Let's get out of here. Release the dog. So that did work. The launcher is separating from the cage. Are they done evacuating? And to answer the previous question, no, he hasn't fired yet. while the one rushes to maybe save Luch. Flee! The flagship's gonna blow! The Irregular's up to something. Stop him! But Bums, of course, still has Char at his side. He blocked all of our attacks, damn it! Who the hell is that guy? While, of course, Kallavan is still busy with White. And after another clash between Kallavan's explosions and White's sword. That son of a bitch still got this much power left. White seems to start to lose. White style Spirit Sword. Deadly Spirit White Magnolia. Ah! White style Sword Skill Deadly Spirit Blade. Diverging Deathly Sword of Heavenly Spirits. Now you're just starting to make shit up. Yeah. Kallavan, I'm starting to repeat myself over and over again as they still continue clashing over and over. Ah! The rumble? Oh, the flagship is breaking apart. Did it explode? And Flucia is right in the center of it. And yes, as massive explosion tears apart everything. The one is still rushing into that direction. I've got to save the people in there. Still more explosion. But what was the arrow now supposed to do? Or can it still do something? Everybody is shocked by the sheer destruction. And flashbacks to Kallavan gathering his people. People, you know, sacrificed for his loyalty to Jad. That's a nice touch that he's playing the piano here for his people. Ah! How much longer Slayer can that? Yeah, what is that arrow doing? What is it supposed to do now? bit more. Just a bit more. I only got one chance. I need to summon every ounce of strength I have. To do what? It seems to be too late. Please. Maybe this one shot? Bring everyone back to me. What? And so he lets it loose. Yeah, yeah. What is even happening? What does the arrow do? Flash. Huh? 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 Many sound effects, but not much clarity what is even... Is every one of these little arrows there one of the people? Did he like teleport them out with the shot, or what is happening? That seems to be the needle launcher. It worked! Oh, apparently he did teleport the needle launchers that they evacuated into to him. So unfortunately, no saving for the crew of the flagship or Luch. That kid, he did it. I knew he could do it. Phew, that little rugrat. Damn, it scared the crap out of me. Bomb. Can't believe it. He used teleportation. Only a handful of high rankers can teleport. How could a mere regular do that? Uh. Seemed like a harmless little chick when he entered the nest. But after letting him into the front yard, it turned out he was a beast. But for some strange reason, seeing him reminds me of my father. Huh. Like, does she mean Jihad? But, well, her actual father, like, the physical father. Looks like the 4th Army Corps lost the battle at the First War. Most of the enemy's main forces are still alive. The 4th Army Corps has basically been annihilated. Oh, pity. We have an order from the Vice Army Corps Commander. Lord, yes, Archer's going to be here soon, so prepare for battle. Those guys sure are something, right? It's better this way, right? Isn't it? Let's have some fun. Well, it's not supposed to be fun. And the next fleet is even waiting. But on the other hand, Kallavan did promise that if that plan fails, the Corps Commander would pay with his life. And, well, it did very obviously fail. So, what will Kallavan do now? Now that his people have been sacrificed for absolutely nothing. Well, we will figure that out in the next video. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this. I was kind of expecting that Bump's intervention saved the flagship and its crew too, but nope. Even more people. Dead, even more souls for White to devour. And this time very much with someone who will be very angry about the loss, this now, especially now that it was pointless. Yeah. Until next time.